Today I will be presenting 5 key points from my organizational behavior analysis paper. Um, the 5 points I chose to present in my slideshow will be a key point and factor inside my paper, starting with the barely having meetings. Barely having meetings, or the lack of having meetings, starts with everything that we did is a routine, because we didn't have a routine. My manager Christopher at the time, he he really didn't care what we did. He didn't really want to be there. Honestly, he started to distance himself. He started thinking, because he was a general manager, that he could do anything that he wanted. Then that led over into the roles, because everybody in the organization have a role, starting from the cook to the cashier to the manager, or the general manager at the time, you know. So with that, he started, the lack of meetings began because, you know, everybody felt entitled to have their own opinion to whatever it is that the situation may have caused. And I point out the lack of meetings because when it deals with customers and food, you know, you have to be reasonable and responsible for your mess ups, and everybody that's inside your organization and messing up. Then that will go into the bosses coming and clearing house, or the general manager, or I would say the boss of that corporate, the boss from the corporate comes and he starts telling us the numbers, or the sales rather, weren't up to par. So, you know, he asks each individual alone, like, what's going on inside this organization. So the kitchen, what's going on with the manager, how's the manager, you know, asking for opinions, and we gave him the opinions. But it was honesty as well. So they start clearing house, starting with the general manager Christopher at the time. You know, he was a lack, sorry, excuse me, but he was having a lack of leadership. He didn't know how to lead his team. You know, he got the position and he couldn't maintain the position. He let the job be bigger than himself. So I say the bosses started clearing house. And when he started clearing house, it gave everybody that thought, excuse me, everybody that thought they can follow in Christopher's role, then to go ahead and to tighten up, basically, to be accountable for what they did. Then the next one would be learning how to deal with customers. That is a key part. That's the main point in my paper, because customers have the right to everything, because we are serving them. We want to make sure that the customer is satisfied to continue to keep coming back and bringing revenue into the organization. So after the firing of Christopher and the rest of the people, they hired a new manager. She came in and she held everybody accountable for their actions within everything in the organization, from the guidelines to team meetings to we even had, when we have an open conversation at the end during cleaning up of everything, that what we didn't like and what we did like, and what we seen and what we didn't see, you know, it was just open. So she had that, and we began making sure that the customers were accounted for making sure that the customers knew that we were being more reasonable and responsible, because customers start noticing that customers start greeting us with manners, and start giving us compliments behind the work that we have done, making sure that the orders is taken, making sure that they are satisfied and that they keep coming back, and they come back and bring more people. So that was a key part. The next point would be making better decisions based on manager hired, and that goes into learning how to deal with the customers, because we start making better decisions. You know, we came together as a team to make sure that the organization around us were in good fit for everything. Like I said, the manager, she came in with an enthusiastic role. She was very vocal. You understood. You had no choice but to do, or you can leave. So, and it was really like very, very, very like humbling. But last but not least is team learning how to come together and how to hold each other accountable. With Christopher, we really didn't hold each other accountable for a lot of our actions. But we learned how to work together, and if something wasn't right, we can come together and fix it, rather than just walk away and just knowing that the whole work environment is diverse and you got people happy, you got people mad. So we learn how to come together, and that goes back to her having the open decisions while people are cleaning up or having meetings, and learning how to deal with certain situations, and everybody having their opinion to how we should move as a team. And those are the 5 main points in my paper that I believe that you guys should understand and get the best of. Thank you. My name is Philander, and thank you for the time.